Well, welcome to Community Journal, the Harwich Conservation Trust's monthly update for September. Hard to believe, it's already September. We're flying solo today, so bear with us. We don't have our anchor man, Paul Coughlin, with us, but he'll be back for the next show in October. I'm Michael Lach, Harwich Conservation Trust Executive Director, and we have Matt Cannon, our Land Stewardship Coordinator. And we can't wait to tell you about a couple fantastic upcoming events we have in store. First of which, coming up on Saturday, September 13th from 1 to 4 in the afternoon at the Trust's largest preserve, the 66-acre Bank Street Bogs Nature Preserve, the Wildlands Music and Art Stroll. Now take a look at that piano. Recall back that in 2009, this piano, the very one you're seeing in this photo, mysteriously appeared in the conservation woods of the Bell's Neck conservation lands owned by the town in West Harwich. Someone had just discarded this piano, actually upright, with the piano bench situated right in front of it, as if somebody had just finished an open-air concert under the canopy of oaks and pines. Well, for some reason, that image and that idea of a piano being played in the woods rocketed around the world. Fox News picked it up, the AP, CNN, and lo and behold, the piano in the woods phenomenon was born. And back in 2009, we had one of our many all-star volunteers, this one named Mary Metzger, had conceived of the idea of Wildlands Musical Stroll, in which we would place live acoustic musicians at different places throughout a conservation area and have people just walk along through the trails and listen to these different musical acts. Well, it rained like it never rained before that October in 2009, so we had to cancel the event outright. And so we always had it on the back burner until last year in 2013, our 25th anniversary year. And we launched it at the, again, the Bank Street Bogs Nature Preserve right in the heart of Harwich Port. And you see some of the musical acts here from last year. You've got John Carlisle and Paul Shoemaker. He's got that accordion. They even had, you had Cajun Bob, believe it or not, a guy all the way from Louisiana down in New Orleans singing Cajun music. You have Wild Bill Corney there, strumming on his guitar. He'll be back for a second appearance for this year's Wildlands Music and Art Stroll. But I'm really going to turn it over to Matt. Matt is the project manager this year, and he's been working with the Guild of Harwich Artists and the musicians. So how's it going?
It's going great. Actually, most of those photos you just saw, a lot of them will be back. Wild Bill, Cajun Bob, Paul Shoemaker, Just Plain Folk, they're coming back also. And we have another new local accordionist playing, Tom Liedenfrost as well.
Oh, great. And the piano? Is the piano going to be back?
The piano will be back.
Okay, good.
It will be back.
People have been asking.
Right. We'll be back. And we also have 11 artists from the Guild of Harwich Artists.
No kidding. Wow.
11.
That's more than last year, I think.
It is more.
Yeah.
More wanted to get involved.
Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that. So you can see right there, she's painting the landscape, right? Plein air painting, and people just walking by, watching the art unfold. It's just amazing. Yeah.
And as you walk around, there'll be musicians kind of near the artists, so you can kind of get 2 for 1. And you'll be able to bid on those. Look at those paintings, done right on site.
Yeah.
You can bid on those. There'll be silent auction items scattered throughout the bog also, and a little bit of food, some big rock oysters, and some fish tacos from Joey's food truck in Wellfleet.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great day.
Afternoon. So September 13th, 1 to 4 in the afternoon, you want to park at the Harwich Elementary School on South Street. Is that right?
That's correct.
And then we're going to have shuttle service, courtesy of Cape Destinations. Will bring you from the Harwich Elementary School parking lot to the trailhead for the Wildlands Music and Art Stroll. Now, if it rains on Saturday, the 13th, we're going to do the rain date. We're still going to have the event on Sunday, the 14th. So the following day, same start time, 1 o'clock, and it'll go till 4. It's a great way to not only raise funds to help us protect more critical lands for protection of water quality and habitat and scenic views and walking trails and a whole host of other environmental benefits that really, the combination of which create our quality of life here on the Cape. But it's also a wonderful way to showcase local musical talent and our artists sharing their talent live right there as you're walking by. And so we hope you can join us. It's really just a suggested $5 donation once you arrive. We're not going to turn anybody away, so if it doesn't work for you, we'd still love to have you come on out and enjoy the Wildlands Music and Art Stroll. And you'll be able to find out more of the details that we just described on our website, harwichconservationtrust.org. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's just the first event we have coming up in the next several weeks. The next one, backed by popular demand because they couldn't return last fall to the Northeast, but they're coming back this fall. For October 18th and 19th, we're going to host Mission Wolf again for their only visit to Cape Cod. And they're going to come right here to the Harwich Community Center again. So just by way of background, Mission Wolf, live wolf sanctuary created in the Colorado Rocky Mountains for orphaned wolves, wolves orphaned from the entertainment industry. You can get some great photos here. You'll see some of these wolves. See Zeb there on the left, and Abraham sort of telling Zeb back off. Zeb was a youngster compared to Abraham at that time. Abraham about 8 or so. That's Magpie. She's the silver-furred alpha female of the little pack that will be visiting Harwich October 18th and 19th. But this Mission Wolf Sanctuary is a nonprofit in the Colorado Rockies where they let these orphaned wolves live out their natural lives, and they have a few of them who have the disposition, the ability, as wolf ambassadors they call them, to go on these road trips for these incredible, these unique, one-of-a-kind educational experiences. And you just get a sense of the awe and inspiration that these wolves generate among all ages.
That's a great picture.
Isn't that a great photo? So it's a blast. You learn a lot about, obviously, wolf biology and history and the mystery and even the recovery of wild wolves. And we like to think, of course, we're linking it to a connection to preserving habitat locally. We're raising funds through this event to preserve more land while we're introducing people to these incredible animals. Now you, Matt, as an AmeriCorps person with us a few years ago, you got to get up close and personal with some of these wolves. Is that right?
I did. I was lucky. There were not too many people that are allowed to be that close to the wolves, but I got my teeth licked by the wolves.
Now, you had to do that because Mission Wolf sort of selected you and a couple others up front.
Yes.
Because they needed to have sort of greeters. Is that
Yes.
right? Whereas everybody else, there's no touching. People just sit back and they get close-up views.
Yeah.
But they can't really get in contact with them.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So I was very lucky.
Yeah.
That was a great experience, though. And even if you're not selected, you can see it happen right in front of you. You're so close.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you have to check out our website, harwichconservationtrust.org, for the times. Again, it'll be Saturday the 18th and Sunday the 19th. There's a special showing at 4 p.m. on Saturday the 18th, limited seating. So there'll only be about 75 people. It's $100 per person, but everybody will be up close and personal with the wolves for that program. The earlier program on Saturday at 1 p.m. And the two programs on Sunday will be general admission. That's we've kept it affordable, the same price for years, at $10 for ages 12 to adult and $5 for ages 5 to 11. Under age 5, not recommended by Mission Wolf just because of the dynamic of the wolves and the audience. So they try and keep anybody under age 5 from really attending because of that's just Mission Wolf's policy. So, but it's an amazing experience. We hope you can join us. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 508-432-3997. You're going to see a lot of publicity in the coming weeks about this program. You heard about it here first on Channel 18. So breaking news, don't wait to reserve because it is a very popular program. And again, at our website, harwichconservationtrust.org. So we have those two events. We have a lot of other projects coming up, land protection projects, land stewardship projects. Always looking for new volunteers to join each of those endeavors.